There's what? Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
Didn't mean to do this, but it happened. Excuse? Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some friggin' books. So I jokingly sometimes I'm like, I look like crap today. I really feel like I do today, and I probably look like I don't have any eyebrows with the lights because I put essentially no makeup on today. I can't be bothered. I don't care. I put a little powder on, so hopefully my face isn't too shiny. And have some mascara and lipstick. And that's what we're getting today. So please don't leave comments asking me if I'm sick. I'm not. I just didn't put enough makeup on for filming today. Because I just don't give a shit. Yeah, today is a bookstore vlog, shopping vlog. So I have some footage from going. I just got back, so I will also do a little outro showing you the books I got. But we can get to the vlog style clips now. Hello. Gonna be a bookstore kind of day today. I have a few books to unhaul. Can we see? Oh, I can't zoom like this. Whatever. There's a stack of books right there that I'm gonna be unhauling and trying to get some store credit for. There's what? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's one book in particular that I want to get if they have it. Hopefully the local bookstore does. If not, I guess I'll run to Barnes & Noble because they should have it. And yeah, that's the plan for the day. Huh, Kuzma? Hi. What are you doing? Oh, wow, loud truck. Oh, yeah? You like the window? I just opened the blinds. He's very happy. But yeah, let's be on our way.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
So this is what I came here for. So I will definitely be getting this. And then I also saw a used copy of this, which I've been wanting to check out. So it's a hardcover. They have the paperbacks, and I kind of like those covers better because the color on them is pretty. But the paperbacks were more expensive than this used hardcover, so I'm gonna get the hardcover. And then I just saw this as well that I want to get, because Elle just recently told me about this and says that she thinks I would love it. So I think I might pick it up. I don't know. I might wait until this one is a used copy somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get at least those two. And now I'm going to see what else we got going on here in the fantasy section. Ugh. I'm reading that right now. Woohoo. What else is looking good here? I don't know. No thank you on the Robert Jordan. I don't know. I always look at this and I love the cover and I liked the book, but I'm like, do I like it enough where I think I'll ever reread it? And I just don't know. Man, it's such a pretty cover. Oops, I was only gonna get 2 books. I'll show you what I got in a little bit. Either once I get in the car or once I get home. Woohoo! Didn't mean to do this, but it happens, you know? Okay, so the books that I got, too many. I mean, I showed you specifically 2 of them that, like, one that I had wanted to get, the one that was my intention to purchase today, and it was my intention to only purchase this one today. Whatever. That is The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. I have been hearing some pretty good things about this. Roger just did his review of this. He had an e-arc, I believe, and really enjoyed it. I'm always down for some Middle Eastern, North African, Arabian, African, of other, not just North African, but MENA fantasy, I've seen people call it. But yeah, I'm always down for that. So, been hearing good things. Sounds like something that might be right up my alley. It's adult fantasy. The Sand Sea Trilogy, Book 1. I really like this cover too. I think it's really pretty. I genuinely don't know the whole premise. Roger described it as kind of, I think he said a gender-bent Aladdin, sort of, but with like better / more lore and world building and such. Luli al-Naziri is the Midnight Merchant, a criminal who, with the help of her jinn bodyguard, hunts and sells illegal magic. Oh, I do remember reading this now.
What the fuck?
I just heard a noise where it sounded like something fell behind my bookshelves. And now I'm nervous. Is there like a fucking scorpion or some shit? I hope not. I don't... The fuck? Oh god. I'll have to investigate that in a bit. Whatever. When she saves the life of a cowardly prince, she draws the attention of his powerful father, the Sultan, who blackmails her into finding an ancient lamp that has the power to revive the barren land, at the cost of sacrificing all jinn. With no choice but to obey or be executed, Luli journeys with the Sultan's oldest son and one of his infamous 40 thieves to find the artifact. Aided by her bodyguard, who has secrets of his own, they must survive ghoul attacks, outwit a vengeful jinn queen, and confront a malicious killer from Luli's past. In a world where story is reality and illusion is truth, Luli will discover that everything, her enemy, her magic, even her own past, is not what it seems. Now she must decide who will she become. Who she will become. Wow. Yeah. Hopefully I enjoy this. And then I saw this one, and I saw the paperback edition that has a very pretty cover, in my opinion. Like the colors of the cover are like so great. And I do like reading paperback better than hardcover. But I don't hate this cover either. It's the like original cover. And it's a used edition hardcover that was cheaper than the new paperback. So I got this, and that is The Final Revival of Opal and Nev by Donnie Walton. This is a historical fiction, and I've heard people say, okay, this is not like a premise that really suits my fancy. Oops, I just hit my tripod. Like, it's kind of what's the one by what's her name? The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Daisy Jones and the Six. Who's the author? Oh my god, my mind has gone blank. The author of, or that book, the Daisy Jones and the Six. I've heard people say that it's like sort of like that, and that just as a premise doesn't like intrigue me. Like, ooh, following a band and what happened with this band back in the day. But this one does sound a little bit more intriguing, and I've just heard great things about it. And like Ingrid in particular, who knows my taste pretty well, she was like, I really think you would enjoy this. And I think too, because it has a slightly different element to it, where, yeah, Opal is a fiercely independent young woman pushing against the grain in her style and attitude, a black punk artist before her time. So, yeah, she's like doing her thing. It says, in early 70s New York City, just as she's finding her niche as part of a flamboyant and funky creative scene, a rival band signed to her label brandishes a Confederate flag at a promotional concert. Opal's bold protest and the violence that ensues set off a chain of events that will not only change the lives of those she loves, but also be a deadly reminder that the repercussions are always harsher for women, especially black women, who dare to speak their truth. Decades later, as Opal considers a 2016 reunion with Nev, music journalist S. Sunny Shelton seizes the chance to curate an oral history about her idols. Sunny thought she knew most of the stories leading up to the cult duo's most politicized chapter, but as her interviews dig deeper, a nasty new allegation from an unexpected source threatens to blow up everything. So, yeah. And then 4 books that I didn't know I was going to get today, but I just felt compelled. I've seen these, this publisher, these editions before. I think it's what is it? Alma Classics. Yeah, Alma Classics. So I saw the Wuthering Heights one. I've seen this before, just never grabbed it. $8. I was like, okay, cool, because I collect Wuthering Heights editions. And then they had some other ones in this same style. What am I trying to say? These same editions of different books. So this was a book that I DNF'd a couple years ago, but I was trying to read it on ebook, and I think that might have been my issue. Because I was liking the writing style and the authorial voice, but yeah, just, I don't know, I wasn't getting into it, and I was just kind of like, but it's one where I'm like, I could try that again someday, and that is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell, and they had this. I just really like, I don't know, the font and the graphic design of these. I just think they're fun. And then another book where I listened to the audiobook from the library, clearly not paying attention, because I'm sitting there listening to it. I'm like, oh, first time reading this classic that I've never read before. And I'm like, why is it feels like we're missing parts. Like, how do we get from there to here? Like, what is this new setting we're in? And why do I feel like I'm missing pieces of the puzzle? And then before I knew it, the audiobook was over. And I was like, I've seen this book in physical form. It's way bigger than this. Yeah, I had the abridged version of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So I have since then wanted to actually read the unabridged version, but I wanted like a lot of time to go by for me to kind of forget most of the stuff. So yeah, anyways, again, they had this edition to match the other ones, so I said, hey, let me grab that. And these I like because these aren't so like precious, like these copies where like, 'cause I have some like Wuthering Heights editions where I'm like, I'm never gonna read that physically because I don't want to mess it up. These I'm like, meh, that's all right. They're not like, I don't think they're some rare prized thing, you know. And then the last one, this is just one where I'm like, someday I might want to read this. I don't know. I was looking for Sherlock Holmes, but they did not have Sherlock Holmes in this edition. But another one that maybe someday, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. You know, perhaps not, but now I have it if I want to. So yeah, I got these. Woohoo. They're very cute. I like them. And that's all. I literally just filmed like a small haul and unhaul because I was like, oh, I'm not buying any other books anytime soon. And then I had a couple to unhaul, which I will talk about. And then like I just keep seeing The Stardust Thief, and Roger was just like, I really think you'd like it. And then I saw his review and I was like, all right, I need to go get this book. And I had time today. The books that I unhauled today that I took in for store credit, I mean, I didn't get enough store credit to cover all of that. But I did take in a couple. So one I had already, I hadn't. Oh yeah, I took in the couple that I had talked about before. She Who Became the Sun and Anatomy. I had those, and they took those. And then I also unhauled The Bone Maker by Sarah Beth Durst, which I read recently, and I liked it. But it's just a book that I knew I was never going to reread, so that's fine. And then Stern Men by Elizabeth Gilbert. This is the one book they did not take. Another one where I love Elizabeth Gilbert's authorial voice. I had tabbed so many lines in that book that were just like, oh my God, I love this line. But as a whole, the plot and the characters and everything, it was fine. It was good. It wasn't bad, but not something I'm ever going to reread. And then, this is perhaps sacrilege, but I mean, if you've been here for a minute, you know that I do not have any qualms about only keeping part of a series if I really only liked the first book or the first two books or whatever. Like, I'm fine unhauling the third one because I know I'm never going to reread it, or sometimes a middle book that I know I'm never going to reread. So I almost was going to unhaul the entire trilogy because the first book doesn't really make sense just on its own, but it's one of those things where if I ever do reread the first book, I'll be like canon in my head, like head canon, the ending of it, you know? But yeah, the books that I unhauled were Kingdom of Copper and Empire of Gold by S.A. Chakraborty, which I rated like kind of higher, like 4 or something at least, I want to say. But I hated Dara as a character so much that I don't want to like City of Brass even. Like I said, I almost unhauled the whole thing, but I'm like, I really did enjoy City of Brass a fair amount. I would reread it. Maybe upon reread I will realize, like, yeah, actually, nah. But is somebody hissing? But yeah, I don't think... And there were other things that annoyed me too, other characters annoying me at certain places in the books. Like by the end of Empire of Gold, right? That was the last one. Yeah. I really, really liked Ali, right? Ali? Yeah, that was his name. And I did like, oh my God, the chick, Nahiri, as well, but they kind of annoyed me a lot up until then. And I hated Dara so much. And some of the plot stuff that just like, what are we doing here? I don't know. So I just was like, I don't think I'm ever going to reread those 2 books. And I might not ever reread City of Brass, but I'm keeping it for now. So they took all of those books except for Stern Men. Okay, there we go. That is everything from my little bookstore shopping trip today. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.